Hi, good morning. This is Scott. Welcome to the meditation live stream. I hope you're doing well. I'm doing pretty well myself, very rested, feeling ready to tackle the Monday. Here on my channel, we're working with meditation and mindfulness 2.0. We're working with our body, our emotion, our mind, and our relationships. And we're using awareness as the developmental mechanism involved in development. You become aware and more holistic in your approach towards yourself and life. And when I say work, I mean the kind of work that is sort of necessary in order to build a skill. And if you think about it, you know, when we're very little, we have to learn many things about how to care for ourselves. We have to learn personal hygiene. We have to learn how to, what foods to eat. We have to learn we have to know over time what is healthy and what is not healthy. And that's the kind of work that I'm talking about when it comes to spiritual practice, that we build a life that includes both a scientific and a spiritual component, because the world is ever more asking of us to be scientific and spiritual, to become awake, but also not with our heads in the sand, and so on and so forth. So, in order to take your head out of the sand, for example, we have to become aware, and it's almost like having eyes all over your body. You know, you have eyes in your body, your eyes in your emotions, eyes in your mind, and eyes in your relationship. These eyes are kind of like listening, deep listening. They could also be ears, eyes and ears, and all of our senses are filtered through these dimensions of our being. And when they come online, so to speak, when they are enlivened with your life force, with practice, they develop and grow. And that growth is helpful and facilitated in your life by your learning and your growth. And so you can make a note that if you started practice today, that over, let's say, a few weeks of practice, you would begin to see results and change in your life. And I think people, maybe they stop practice too soon, and others, maybe they practice, so it's sort of kind of like the Goldilocks zone. You can either not practice enough, you can practice too much. You have to find your sweet spot of practice. You know, not all of us are Olympic athletes, so we don't train for 8 hours a day, but some of us might be Olympic meditators, and that's something that works for us. But for most people, I think there's a kind of a balance. You know, you have to find the sweet spot for you. And as we are beckoned into the next age of humanity, it will be, I think, crucial to adopt these ecologies of practice. So, that being said, we'll begin now, starting with our eyes closed. And we'll start with some deep in-breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. Letting go of resistance and tension on the out breath, distress. allowing your breath to reach all the way down into your pelvic floor, feeling your pelvic floor, legs and feet. Very good. We'll do 3 more. Great. And allowing your breath now to return to your usual way of breathing. And gently placing your attention on your physical body and your body sensations. You can feel your body's temperature, tingling and pulsing, subtle movement, a sense of presence and aliveness. You can feel your body's contact with the earth underneath you, supporting you. We could begin together the practice of feeling and softening on the in-breath, feeling your body. And then on the out-breath, softening and melting down through your body and into the earth. And the softening and the melting can feel like warm, healing honey or purifying light that is traveling down through your body, cleansing, healing, purifying, making whole, as it travels down through your body and into the earth, where the earth receives that energy and recycles and transforms it. bringing your attention up now into your heart, feeling your heart space, the center of your chest. You can imagine as though you're breathing directly in and out of your heart. And on the in-breath, feeling your heart. And then on the out-breath, softening and expanding your heart. And coming in contact with your emotions, you can notice what is emotionally present for you right now, and without trying to change or fix or get rid of your emotions, just allowing yourself to feel them for a little bit together in the shared space. You could be feeling any of the 5 main cardinal emotions, giving your life direction, like anger, sadness, fear, joy, or shame. You could also be feeling numb, which is also a valid emotional experience. We'll just spend a few more moments in our hearts together. Whenever you intentionally move into your heart space, there's always a sense of tenderness and warmth there. It's a place where heaven and earth meet in our hearts. Very good. And bringing your attention up now into your head, feeling your head on the in-breath, and then softening in and around your skull on the out-breath. You can, if you like, breathe into your third eye space between your eyebrows or your crown, the top of your head, whichever feels correct for you. And just feeling and softening in and around your head. coming in contact with your thoughts, you can notice how busy or active your mind is. And without pushing or pulling on your thoughts or anything like this, just allowing your thoughts to come and go across your mind. You can, if you like, notice that when you get pulled into a thought, you can always return, coming back to feeling your body, your spine, your body's connection with the earth for grounding and anchoring. Wonderful. And then from here, we can gently open our eyes. And keeping your eyes soft but open, we'll take a moment together and appreciate the work we did with our eyes closed. And we'll practice now in the relational space, the space of outside and inside. Every relationship, every relation has an outside and an inside component. It's very useful to practice. So on the in-breath, feeling around you, outside you. And then on the out-breath, feeling inside you. And just practice noticing the distinction, feeling outside on the in-breath, and then inside on the out. Great, and then from here you can add in qualities to your practice like love, compassion, gratitude, forgiveness. And we just practice sending and receiving those qualities. So on the in-breath, feeling love, compassion, gratitude, forgiveness around you on the in-breath. And then on the out-breath, feeling love, compassion, gratitude, forgiveness towards yourself. And from here we can set our prayers and our intentions for the day. I'll be quiet and you can do yours first. May this work that we do transform our life, offering up healing and blessings, and ripple out into the community, transforming our culture and our systems. Amen. Thanks for joining me. Have an awesome Monday, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye-bye.